Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon by the time you're seeing this. Actually, by the time most of you are seeing this, I'll probably already be at work. However, I was sitting here doing some editing this morning before I had to get ready to go to work for the next Adept Challenge video, which is going to be Meg. So I was editing the Meg video, and one of my mods messaged me and sent me a link to this video, which just got posted 40 minutes ago, as of me recording this, by the official Dead by Daylight channel. Says Dead by Daylight Quality of Life Initiative 2025. This is something that really intrigues me. I didn't know I wasn't subscribed. This is something that really intrigues me. This is something that I think what I'm hoping to see. So there's going to be quality of life improvements. Funnily enough, I just got finished recording a quality of life video, so that video might actually not see the light of day depending on what's in this. So let's go ahead, hop in. It's only 5 minutes. Let's take a look. Let's get some reactions out and see what they have to say.
Hey everybody, I'm Eric Pope. I'm the community director
Pope.
Here on Dead by Daylight, and we have a special update for you today. And we're going to be discussing some key changes that are coming to Dead by Daylight's roadmap, how they relate to some very important feedback that we've been reading in the community, and how we're planning to address it. So to do that, we've brought...
So before they get into this, I want to say that one of my biggest issues with Behavior, right? I've got like 3 big issues with them, but one of my biggest issues, and I think honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, I think one of the reasons they're doing this is because during the last Labor of Love push that they did, because they do it every year, but during the last Labor of Love push that they did, a bunch of the community basically guffawed really loud, and they were like, you don't fucking listen to us, why would we give you the Labor of Love, right? Like a lot of the community has felt really neglected over the past couple of years. A lot of times it feels like we make suggestions just to get blatantly ignored, or they will just touch shit that nobody asked them to touch, and it just got really frustrating really quickly. So I think that's part of the reason they're doing this. They lost the Labor of Love award, but they didn't just lose it. They basically got laughed at for even suggesting it. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna do here. If this is a step toward transparency, I'm all for it, and I will praise them for it.
On a guest, in fact, a new face for these cameras, Mr. Jose Ramos. He is our VP and executive producer of Dead by Daylight.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Eric. Hi, everybody. Excited to be here for the very first time. An honor to represent the team, to share some details on our new roadmap. It's going to have a very strong focus, more than ever before, on quality of life, which is the day-to-day quality of your player experience.
Right.
Just to give a little bit of context, a big part of my role is making sure that we are putting our efforts toward the right things in the right ways in Dead by Daylight.
Right, so for example, last year our focus was on new gameplay.
Yeah, we are proud to have delivered some great new events, including 2v8, Chaos Shuffle, Lights Out, and
I'll tell you, their dedication to bringing new gameplay, phenomenal. While there were some events like the Lights Out that I just found kind of meh, I said this in my 2v8 video, I would literally rather them try new shit and experiment than sit there and muddle over in the same old samey BS over and over again. The amount of new events, new gameplay modes, new modifiers, and just the way that they have tried to shake up the core of the game during these events has been great. I greatly praise them for their efforts, even if they fell flat a couple times. At the end of the day, I will say that for the most part, it has been a success.
We're going to come with something brand new for the Blood Moon event as well. But the reality is, when it comes to the quality of the experience of our players, we understand that we are simply not where we want to be.
Yeah, we've been closely tracking all the discussions about this recently in the current state of the game, and we believe and we agree that now is the time to tackle these issues head on.
I would actually like to, I would love to see, one of my biggest goals for this channel is to have a Dead by Daylight dev come on to my conversation series. I have an interview series where I bring on content creators to talk about the game and their life in general. I would love to have a Dead by Daylight devs to sit down with to ask them certain questions. And one of my questions would be, how often does the dev team watch YouTube videos focused on certain things?
Absolutely. And to do this, we have made several decisions designed to help us focus directly on this topic, to our players continue to focus on the fun and nothing else.
Okay.
So first, we will be delaying our upcoming release by 3 weeks, and that begins with tomorrow's PTB. Beyond that, multiple other releases and events in the 2025 calendar will also be impacted in order to give us the opportunity to truly make this quality of life push.
So we're not getting a PTB tomorrow.
From there, of course, we will keep an eye on our progress and make further decisions as needed.
If I understood that right, we're not getting a PTB tomorrow. That's what I just heard.
Readjusting our schedule is our way to give our teams the best chance at making the biggest impact when it comes to addressing these updates. And the good
And I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. If they need to take more time to make sure shit goes correctly, I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. As both a player, a content creator, and a genuine lover of this game, I'm okay with them taking a little bit more time to make sure shit works correctly, because every single patch thus far has had a game-breaking bug, and it needs to stop.
good news is they've already been hard at work on them.
Yep, and the updates we are working on will focus on addressing long-standing player pain points, improving current systems, and tackling critical bug fixes. And taking the time for this is something we have wanted to do for a very long time. And while
You know what I've just realized? I think this has a lot to do with the Hins video. Hins made a video that Behavior isn't ready for the FNAF collab because the new player experience is so absolutely horrendous. And Hins dropped like a whole bunch of good points in that video. Like that video, Hins makes solid videos in general, right? Not to glaze, right? Right? But Hins in general makes solid videos. That was probably one of Hins's best videos because not a damn thing he said in that video was a miss. It was 100% on the money. So I'm actually wondering if this has to do with that.
it will push some of our upcoming content, we are really excited to start rolling out these updates, what it will mean for our players.
So the approach we're taking is going to be split into 2 phases. If you
Okay.
want to toss up the graphic, phase 1.
Okay, so let's see what we got here. Ooh, April and June. April to June. Okay, that's not far off. That's a couple of months. All right, all right. Anti-slugging surrender option. Holy shit. Holy shit, baby. Oh my God, they're doing it, chat. They're doing chat. There's no chat. This is fucking offline. Let's go. Okay. I don't know what they're gonna do. I wish I could give you theories. I don't know what they're gonna do. I have no idea what they're gonna, like, I couldn't even begin to tell you. I've been working on an anti-slugging video for like, basically since I came back from my hiatus, and every idea I come up with, I'm just like, it's a bad idea, and I throw it away. So I'm excited to see what they come up with. Gamma settings, about time, the go next prevention? Yo, let's go. Oh, but the good, shut the fuck up. Let's see what they, I can't wait to see. Hiding and body blocking prevention. So I'm gonna guess that the body blocking prevention is gonna just, when survivors have AFK crows, they don't have collision. So they can just move. So that's, that sounds like a really good one. Hiding prevention, that is what I'm interested in. I cannot fucking stand when you're playing killer and you roll the survivors and there's like 4 gens with 2 people left, and you spend like 20 minutes searching for the survivors. It's just really bad. Spawn rules and map offering balancing. Now, I don't know what they mean by spawn rules. I'm gonna guess like how the killer and survivors spawn. But map offering balancing, just get rid of them. Just please get rid of them. I'm begging you to just get rid of the fucking things. I'm begging you, Behavior, just get rid of them. I know it's gonna make achievement hunting a lot harder, but get rid of the map offerings and replace them with something more concrete, like a map voting system or something like that. I just, please. Improved AFK bots. Always down for that. And then in quality of life, bulk blood point spending. Let's go. Let's go. That is actually new quest system. More perk presets. Preview your perks in the lobby. So bulk blood point spending and new quest system are 2 of the things that I had in my upcoming quality of life video. I don't know if I should still make that video now. Let me know if you guys still want to see it, because that's 2 of the 5 things that I have in that video. So let me know if you want to see it. So anyway, that's phase 1, April to June.
Begins with our upcoming release on April 2nd, and will run up to and include
April
our
2nd.
anniversary release. Then phase 2 will include everything that comes after anniversary for the rest of the calendar year.
Okay, so July to December, they're going to continue to work on the anti-slugging, the anti-tunneling. I don't know about anti-camping. I don't know about that one. I feel like we've already got that. You got the anti-face camping. I know camping hooks can be, I don't know, it just, anti-tunneling, tunneling's kind of not a problem. There's just way too many anti-tunneling perks in the game, and they're all fucking, like, amazingly strong. Anti-slugging, I'm good with. Anti-tunneling, you're gonna have to nerf some of the anti-tunneling perks. Anti-camping, I don't think we needed. MMR update, I'm very interested to see. And map and key item balancing, I'm hoping that means improvements, because neither of those items need nerfed. So I am looking forward to that. Quality of life, keyboard and mouse on consoles, is that a thing? Are they gonna add it? If they add it, I'm okay with that. I don't give a shit. Custom game improvement. Unlike other, I want to say this about the keyboard and mouse on consoles. Unlike other games like Overwatch and stuff like that, keyboard and mouse doesn't actually give you an advantage on this game. Like, it seems like it, but generally speaking, it really doesn't. Anyway, custom game improvements. Otz has been asking for that for like ages. Otz and Hins have both been like, dude, could we please, I want to run tournaments and not have it get fucky. Like, accessibility improvements, please tell me Spirit is involved in that. Prestige rewards, let's go! That is three things in my quality of life video I recorded today. Do I still drop the video? Let me know in the comments if I still drop the video. All right, wait, sorry. And then reduced login steps. The fuck does that mean? Like when we log in and get our login rewards, we don't got to go to the envelope, it just kind of pops up. I mean, yeah, I'm good with that. It says, and more, including bug fixes, long-term standing issues. So it's looking like it's going to be a pretty packed year for quality of life. All right, I'm down.
So in the short term, leading up to and during anniversary, our players can expect to see multiple issues addressed. So that includes first, adjustments to the slugging issues facing players in the game.
Okay.
So we want to deal with this in multiple iterations. This is a complex topic. The first of which is the introduction of a surrender option, and that will be included as part of our next release. Following that, we will be testing another design as part of an iteration of Chaos Shuffle this summer.
And not to leave out our console players, we're going to actually be introducing a new setting to allow players to adjust their in-game gamma.
Also, we often see complaints about the Go Next epidemic, about survivors hiding to old matches or stage, and killers body blocking. We will be introducing designs to help with each of these issues. Other items we will deliver include enabling bulk blood point spending to fast-track leveling up in the Blood Web, the introduction of the new challenge system, and much more.
So we know that you probably have a lot of questions. You want to know more detail about exactly we're going to be focusing on.
Hell yeah, I do!
The good news is you can head over right now to deadbydaylight.com. We've got a deep dive article explaining what we're planning, and you can dig into the details there. And of course, as with any work on any game, including Dead by Daylight, priorities might shift as we dig deeper into these issues, but it's our intention that most, if not all, of these issues will be meaningfully addressed in the coming months.
Okay.
So you can look for Eric and I and other members of the team to be back for another catch-up during the anniversary stream. That's where we will give you a breakdown of all the updates we have made during that time and share the rest of our commitments for dealing with player experience that make up phase 2 of this initiative.
Okay.
That will include things like anti-tunneling, custom game improvements, and more. This will take us essentially through the rest of 2025.
But on top of that, I know this is important to folks too. We have a big list of bug fixes that we're going to be going through to help address a bunch of the long-standing pain points that you have in the game. And in the meantime, you can keep an eye on our channels across social media for more updates as they make their way into the game. And until then, we'll look forward to the PTB, which is now on March 11th. And I will see you again in our next chapter release broadcast on April 2nd.
And as always, a huge thanks to our entire community for playing Dead by Daylight and of course for your amazing feedback. See you in the fog.
Okay, all right. Let's take a look at that deep dive article that they said. I'm gonna guess. Okay. I see. Mandy's written some stuff. Surrender state. So okay, let's take a look here. So surrender state. The team has been working on a surrender feature, which should limit player frustration on both sides. To get it right, we first need to identify situations when its use would be most appropriate, leading us to 2 scenarios. All remaining survivors have been slugged, or all remaining survivors are bots. Why would I surrender as the killer if they're all bots? That should be an automatic. I wouldn't call that a surrender, but I'm gonna assume it's just an automatic win. Players will be able to surrender option, ending the trial while retaining blood points they've earned. and escaping the disconnect penalty. Okay. Gamma adjustments. Dead by Daylight can get a little dark, not just thematically, and sometimes excessive darkness can hinder playability. We're introducing the ability to adjust the gamma settings, which allowing you to find a sweet spot. I cannot wait for the 40,000 best gamma settings in Dead by Daylight YouTube videos. I'll be sure to watch all of them and use none of them. Go next prevention. The go next expression refers to the instances where a survivor deliberately does everything in their power to quickly go to their next game, including walking up to the killer and standing still, running to a hook and repeatedly pointing at it, or most commonly intentionally failing skill checks while on the hook. To de-incentivize and properly penalize this behavior, we'll be implementing measures that will help us identify when a player is attempting to go next. Once identified, they'll receive a disconnection penalty point and lose an entire grade. Holy shit. We'll be keeping a close eye on this system to ensure its accuracy, but we're confident that this will help alleviate the issue. I'm actually very excited to see how far this goes, because that is incredibly based. On the other hand, we'd like to reward players who stick it out through these challenging matches, even when things take a dire turn. We'll be moving forward with a new emblem-based multiplier that grants additional blood points during your following match, with the bonus stacking in conservative trials. Oh, okay. Extreme hiding. Sorry, I had to read a text from Mama Kaiser. Extreme hiding and body blocking prevention. Extreme hiding refers to survivors drawing out an unwinnable match by ignoring their objective and waiting out the clock. To combat this, we're changing the way the AFK crows operate so they can more accurately identify when a player is deliberately avoiding engagement with their gameplay objective. Once a player receives crows, their location will be immediately revealed to the killer. We'll also incorporate a feature that allows players to lose collision after receiving a third AFK crow, which should prevent instances of body block related griefing. Nice. Map offerings. We recognize that map offerings are a bit divisive. Some players enjoy them, while others feel they grant an unfair advantage. The fact that they automatically bypass both map and realm repetition system can also add to that frustration. Moving forward, map offerings will no longer guarantee the appearance of a given map, but rather increase its chances by 20%! Note that they will not stack. We're also looking to make it so map offerings, as well as several other types of offerings, will remain as a secret during load-in. That way, your decision to remain in the match will not be swayed by external factors. Ooh. Spicy. Spawn rules. Survivor spawn placements have a significant impact on the trial's outcome. This is true, actually. An observation that has been repeatedly recognized by our community. It's become clear that survivors spawning separately and therefore thereby covering more ground allows them to gain a notable advantage in completing their objective. We're changing the default survivor spawn rules to ensure that each survivor will spawn within 12 meters of one another on the same floor, if applicable. To accommodate for this change, shroud offerings will be adjusted accordingly. I do want to say that there's like one eensy beensy tiny thing that you need to watch out for. There is an old tome quest that requires you to get the reunited blood score event 3 separate times in a match, and not before the match has started, which means that you cannot spawn next to survivors, and you have to find each one individually and get that. So that tome challenge is gonna might be a little bit harder with this. So yeah. Anyway, improved AFK bot detection. Players that use AFK bots can be frustrating to have in your trial, and we're working on improvements to detecting our systems. Oh, that's the like when you get a doctor that's standing in a corner just going zzz, that's what they're looking at. Bulk blood point spending. To speed up general blood web activity, we're adding a button that will allow you to spend blood points in bulk. Thank you very much. Quest system. Previously announced last year, the quest is part of a larger update to the archives and rifts, so expect more information and articles specifically dedicated to that. For now, know that we'll be working the challenge system as well as daily rituals to reduce the grind, make it easier to earn rewards, and increase the overall level of fun. Hell yeah! Perk loadouts and previews. After a successful round of A and B testing, where we'll be allowing players to see their own perk loadouts while in the lobby, as well as adding additional perk loadout slots. I thought we were going to be able to see our teammates' perk loadouts, but okay, awesome. I'm down for that. Additional perk loadouts is great. I will take 10 of them, please. We believe these changes will be overall benefit. Yes. Awesome. awesome. Everything's looking fine. Everything's looking good. I'm gonna go throw this in the editor and then get it out to you guys as quickly as possible. So it'll probably be a couple hours late, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm liking what I see. I'm liking what I see. I'm liking the promises. A couple of them I have a little bit of concerns about, but outside of that, everything looks fucking phenomenal. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to try everything. Can't wait to make you guys videos on these things when they come out. And as always, a great big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now. If you want to find out how to become a channel member today, get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more, then please click that join button down below. And if you want to see me live, I stream almost every single day on Twitch at twitch.tv/JojoRKaiser. If you want to catch that, click the link down in the description. Come hang out over there with us. We have a lot of fun. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.